Happy Wednesday, Sooner Nation. Welcome to the Sooner Surge podcast that tells it like it is. If you're new to our channel, welcome to our channel. We do this every single night at 9:30. This is a show for the fans, by the fans, from the fans, to the fans, whatever we want to say. But if you're not new, and I see plenty of OGs, plenty of people, wily veterans, you could say, that have been in here for a long time on our channel. Thanks for being back. Hit the like as we get started here tonight. Shortest availability report for the season. I see a couple of comments that I just got to immediately talk about. One, it was Michael Neal. He said maybe Eric Morris to Arkansas and maybe Arbuckle going. Guys, why would Ben Arbuckle leave Oklahoma and go to Arkansas at the same position? Second of all, I'm done with the Gentry Williams stuff.
What stuff?
Just people saying, is Gentry going to be back? He's not a starter on this team anymore, Jay. Jay, in my opinion, if he was fully healthy, he's not the starter. You cannot bench Eli Bowen or Cortland Guillory.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you right now. I don't think you can do it.
I don't care if he was the starter.
Yeah,
he's
I
not
agree.
anymore.
I
would
agree.
I like him to be back for some kind of role player and bring in the rotation? Absolutely. Absolutely. He's not the starter. And by the way, it's not the same reason. I'll tell you why it's not the same reason, Michael. Apparently, Zach Alley left partly because he didn't have total control of what he was wanting to do. I think BV's left his hands off of the offense. It's Ben Arbuckle's offense.
Yeah, you got to realize Ben Arbuckle has only been calling plays for 4 years. He's very young. He's going to get better. But is the problem right now on offense? Is it more Arbuckle scheming or is it more material missing guys?
I'm done answering the question.
I don't really care. Just go win the next 2 games. That's all. I was thinking about it tonight. I mean, I had a long drive ahead of me. Listened to podcast after podcast. I was listening to Unhitch the Wagon stuff again. And, man, the last month, Jerm, I remember when November started, Red November. People were throwing that out there, and I was just like, yeah, right. I mean, as OU fans right now, this season has gone by so quick, and it's been a fun season, to be quite honest, as a fan. To go beat Tennessee, to go beat Bama, to be in a position to win 2 home games and go to the playoff, you couldn't ask for anything better than what's ahead of this team right now. Now, offense has to get better. Yes, they got to get better. But right now where they sit, to have Texas on the outside looking in and OU in after OU lost to Texas in October, not many people would have said that right now. So I'm very happy where they're at. They got to get better. But as a fan, man, you can't get better than what they got in front of the next 2 games. And I saw Okie Lon ask about tickets to LSU. I'm trying to find some. I'm trying to get to that game. I'm trying to get to that LSU game somehow.
It'd be a fun one, Jay. Let's talk about Missouri because BV brought up the yak of Hardy. 1,000 yards after the first hit, Jay. He's breaking tackles galore. You've got to gang tackle this weekend. You've got to just hammer him. Braden, I don't know what we'd sing. We did that. It was bad luck.
Now, Soonerthron says, by the way, since 2000, OU lost to OSU 2 times. What years did they lose to OSU? I'm not talking road games. I'm talking home games.
01 and 14.
Home games in November, they lost twice at home. I'm talking home games in November.
Michael's right. Michael, I didn't say OU's not shutting him down. I think OU's going to stop the run. He didn't do great against Auburn. No, he didn't.
We're not singing again, Braden. The times he's done that, they've lost. We're not doing that stupid stuff again.
Tone Loc, Missouri's deep. Okay. I got a stat for everyone.
I don't think OU's overlooking him.
I got a stat for everyone.
Yeah.
Out of the SEC, in the SEC defenses, number 1 as far as touchdowns allowed over SEC games. OU's allowed 12 total.
Okay.
Second place, Missouri, 16. Their defense is good. No one's denying it. I will, however, give you a little bit of a thing here. They did not play Ole Miss. They did not play Tennessee.
They play Arkansas? They
They
did.
got quite a bit of points.
Did Missouri already play Arkansas? I think they played in the last game of the year.
They played Bama.
Yeah, they haven't played Arkansas. Yeah, listen. If you
Bama barely beat South Carolina. It's football. There's going to be close games. By the way, newsflash, everyone. OU may have a close game this weekend.
Not may. I think it will be. But if you look at the comparative scores, who Missouri and OU have played the same team. South Carolina, very similar score. Bama, OU won. They lost, but it was a close game. I'm trying to remember the other one. There was another one in there. But I'm just saying, you have similar scores. So Prabhu's listed as doubtful. I don't think he'll play. I think the last thing they want to do is throw a quarterback out there who's a mobile quarterback with the bum ankle against this defense.
I've got an opinion on that.
What's that?
Bo Prabula went through warmups last week, and the word on the street, the word of anyone who was around at the stadium said he looked 1,000% healthy. I've got an idea in my mind. I think Bo Prabula went to staff and said, "Put me as doubtful. I don't want to play against these guys. I don't want that to be my first game back." I
think if he's healthy to play. He's not healthy to play.
That's my point.
Well, okay.
What good does it do him to play in this game? Where he's going to be pressured all night.
I don't know why we're talking about it. I don't think he's playing. Crystal, I'm with you. One game, please. Just give me another game like South Carolina. Please.
Tom agrees, Jay. Tom Tough Knuckles agrees.
Please give me one game against like South Carolina where they have an easy dub.
Could be a smoke screen and he comes out as questionable tomorrow and then probable Friday. Matt Zoller's the quarterback that's been playing, Jay. He was 8 of 15 last week. Their receivers are not as good as they were last year.
Let's talk about OU's injury report because it's very small. This is the smallest it's been.
Tiny.
Really, no running back was listed other than Javonte Barnes, which should tell you, I guess, Blaylock and X-Rob are good to go.
Just regular football, banged up type things, Jay.
Yeah, so doubtful. The only doubtful one there wasn't a doubtful, was there?
There was 3 questionable and then out. Wasn't there? 3 out?
That's right. I can pull it up, but yeah, that's right. I'll pull it up.
Missouri's best win. Oh, man. A&M they lost. Vandy they lost.
Out. Troy Everett, Jacob Sexton, Jake Taylor. Questionable Javonte Barnes, Gentry Williams, R. Mason Thomas. So.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah.
Who has been their best win?
You talking about Missouri?
Yeah. Yeah, probably at Auburn. I would say that's it. They barely beat Auburn, but so did OU.
That's not their best win.
Yeah, it is, Jay. It is.
I don't think it is.
Jason, but it is.
Yeah, maybe it is, Jared. Maybe so.
Wes says Kansas. I think Auburn's a better win. You go to Jordan Hare and win, it's a better win than Kansas. Sorry.
He's healthy. He's apparently not on the injury report. So, Greg, I guess he's ready. I just don't know how much he'll play.
I expect him to play this week. Home game. Expect to see him more.
We'll see. We'll see, Jared. 11 o'clock kick. Have you looked at the weather for this weekend or anything?
62 is a high on Saturday.
Well, great football weather. No rain,
10%
right?
10% chance of rain. Very, very, very minute chance.
It's going to be good weather. Oh, did you see this? Did you see the PFF grades that came out for OU's offensive linemen?
No, I didn't.
Let me read these to you.
Let's hear it. Fabechi is a finalist, Jay. I saw.
Yeah, and that's cool. That's cool for him. I had forgotten he started as a walk-on at North Texas.
It's cool. Yeah, it's very cool. Let's hear it, Jay.
Well, I'm finding it here for you. All right.
Okay, now, Jeff, before you do, Jeff brings up this idea of Arbuckle rolling out the Hawkins package this week. Mateer and Hawkins both in the backfield. Do you got to do something like that moving forward as you go into the playoff? I don't think you do, but it wouldn't hurt.
Well, I can't seem to find this now, but I remember most of them.
Go ahead, Jay.
They were all in the 80s. I think Foje was high 70s. But the thing I wanted to talk about was between the 5 guys, they had 3 total pressures. And it felt like Mateer was running. Mateer's got – that's one thing I want to – Mateer's got to be better. If you don't have pressure, you don't need to be running around leaving the pocket. Because based on the PFF – now, I don't trust PFF all the time, but based on that, he didn't get pressured a lot from guys that were rushing against offensive linemen. So, hey, these 5 – and Eddie Pierre was like an 86, pretty high. Since he came in, Germ, he's played well. EPL's played really well.
He has.
From what I've watched, I think he's been pretty good. Yeah, and they've been really good as far as pass blocking. Now, I think Mateer's just going to be more patient in the pocket and hit the open guys, man. Don't need to make it more difficult than it is.
Hey, real quick, I go back to Mez's comment.
Which one?
About what Drinkwitz. So what Drinkwitz said when he was Drinkwitz against BV. Now, he was at NC State 2016. They played Clemson. Drinkwitz says, I installed my outside zone offense at NC State to stretch out Clemson's talented defense. We stretched them outside, then cut back into creases that opened up. They lost 24-17. Their leading carry, 22 carries, 106 yards. So it was Matt Day's average 4.8 a carry. But that was the Deshaun Watson team. What?
Was that just one game he played against him?
Well, I don't know how many years Drinkwitz was there.
I don't either.
It looks like
that's what they like to do, is that outside zone, though. That's what they like to run. But Germ, do you know what can stop that pretty easily?
Good safety and linebacker play.
Well, good D-line play, really.
Correct. He was also there 2017, and they won 38-31, Clemson did. That was the year North Carolina State finished 20th. Now, here's the interesting thing. Their leading carry guy, 46 yards rushing that game.
I had forgotten he was at NC State.
I did too. Their leading rusher 2017 had 46 yards.
Hey, one thing we haven't talked about, it's Wednesday. We haven't talked about it. But Roberts, their backup running back, he's pretty dang good.
It doesn't matter. Hardy's the guy. So
he could start on a lot of teams, though. He could.
Hey, I'm really shocked. And Mez says, BV, I know Drinkwitz from the ACC 2016 to 2018. Also knows him last year where OU pretty much shut them down. Hey, Jay, one thing we haven't heard this week, I'm surprised. You know what we haven't heard?
What?
Sign stealing.
It's a first.
Is that over with?
It's a first. I think it is.
Chuck, welcome back, Chuck. Good to hear you on here. Good to see your name on here. Starting running back for OU is X-Rob.
X-Rob, I would think, with Blaylock coming in second.
Correct.
Good to see you, Chuck. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing good.
Good to see your name on here.
Well, yeah, I don't see his face, but you know what I mean, Jeremy.
Yeah,
it's good to see. Man, do you ever listen to Sooner Scoop official podcast?
I don't have a lot of time during the day, Jay. I wish I could, but
I listened to a lot of podcasts driving today a while, and man, Kerry Murdoch him and Josh were saying some stories at the end about BV when he was here as DC. Some cool stuff. Just how the guy's a workaholic, man. He's always grinding. And just the way he coaches it is pretty cool. Some cool story. But
hey, Crystal, this is my take on RMT. Does RMT provide you something that you kind of love to have? Absolutely. If RMT is questionable, which it says he is on the availability report, I don't think he'll play, and I'll tell you why. They are not a passing team. I do think R. Mason Thomas can help in the run game, but that's not his strength. His strength is getting after the quarterback.
There's an all-around strength.
So while I would love to have R. Mason Thomas Saturday night, there are bigger fish to fry 3 weeks. And if you play him and he retweaks something, you don't have him. To me, you don't play him this week.
I think it just depends. If he's not ready to go, you don't.
He's questionable, Jay. He's not ready. If his name wasn't on the injury report, you play him. He's questionable. You don't risk it.
Yeah. Hey, so
if they were a pass-heavy team, I would say do it. You can't risk it.
You know, they were talking today. I think it was the official 40 it's might be my favorite one out there. It's really good, but they were talking that Wine technically could go pro. I didn't think he could.
I didn't think he could either.
Yeah, they said he could.
How many years has he been there?
He must be a redshirt sophomore then, right?
He would have to be right now.
You have to be a redshirt sophomore. But hey, Noel, good to see you on there, man. No need to apologize, man. You can jump in here anytime you want. No big deal.
Life is life, man. Priorities.
Yeah, redshirt sophomore, so he could, but I don't think he will. But I'm just saying.
I don't see him as a guy going pro.
Hey, next year, he's going to climb up that draft board. Not right now. This year, a little too early, but next year, watch out. Watch out.
He's also watching what R. Mason Thomas did. He's going to get paid mightily, heftily.
Oh, and I agree, Michael. That's why I don't think he's coming out. But I saying next year, I think he could really jump. Really jump.
Yeah, I'll post a couple of guys that I think could shine. Kobe McKenzie's one of them. And then, now it depends on how well the defensive tackles play. Because if they play really well, you're not going to have a lot of safety tackles. But I think guys like Reggie Powers, Mike Boganowski, maybe even Peyton Bowen are guys that could shine this week from the safety spot up against the run. It will be interesting to me, Jay. Does OU play more man on the outside and pack the box?
I don't know, but I think there's two things that would concern me. There's not a whole lot that concerns me about this defense, but against Missouri, these are the two things I'd be like, okay. It's the broken tackles. You got to wrap up. You got to tackle. The other one is, I mean, RSJ has kind of been known to kind of get his eyeballs inside, and they got pretty good tight end play, Jeremy. Now, one of them's injured, but you got to look out. I mean, that first drive that they went against Alabama, it was tight end. I mean, they were eating them up, and that's kind of been OU's weakness, the tight end, Jeremy. Now, I guess against other teams like Tennessee and Alabama, you'd rather the tight end beat you, but that's kind of what Missouri likes to do. You got to be careful there. Get your head looking in there all day, or you're going to get beat behind.
Wes says North Fleet's a stud. He's good. Hey, I thought he was hurt, though. Hey, Jay, I told you the other night what I think Eli's going to do. They're going to go 4 downs every time. Just about, and try to pound the ball and get to 4th and 2. Get a couple yards of carry.
They're not going to go for it every time they get the – what are you talking about?
They have nothing to lose. They're going to go for it a lot.
They're going to – please. Hey, the injury report's out. 3 guys are out. Sexton, Taylor. Who did I say the other lineman? Anyway, another lineman. Questionable. Gentry Williams, Javonte Barnes, RMT. That's it. Nobody else listed. So.
Serious question, Dalpo says. On the Bowen pick last week, was that not pass interference because RSJ hit him within 5 yards?
He hit him. It was when the ball was already past him, I thought.
Correct. That's what I thought.
Yeah, I don't think – yeah.
Yeah, Jay, you're kidding yourself. You think Eli Drinkwood's going to leave?
There's a difference between leaving it on the field and going for it every 4th down. You don't know football. You don't know ball, dude. You don't know ball.
Cool, Jay. Hey, Poncho, we're not talking about Taylor Tatum because he's not playing.
Yeah, until he plays. What do you want us to talk about?
Do I wish he would get a couple carries a game? Yeah.
What are we supposed to talk about? What he had for dinner last night? Because I don't know what he had. I mean.
All I see is Taylor Tatum and Jay not doing TikToks.
Well, everybody does TikToks, Joe.
But I see it a lot on my feed.
Do you know how that works?
Yeah, it's called an algorithm, Jay. I watched it once.
And when you watch one of theirs, you're going to get another one the next day. And then the next day,
I've got to bring this up. I've got to bring this up because I saw people in the Discord saying, if OU makes the playoff, these games in the playoff do not count. Do not count against eligibility. Right, I agree. And I'm not playing him. If a guy went, let's just say Javonte Barnes. Say Javonte Barnes wants the redshirt. He says, I'm not playing this year. They make the playoff. He says, hey, coaches, I want to play in the playoff. I'm not playing him. Not doing it. And what do you mean that's not what you heard, Poncho?
Well, that's what he said. That's not what he heard, Germ. Ha, 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 ha.
What's not what he heard?
I don't know, Germ. I'm on here with you.
Who said he was out for the season?
Nobody said that. He's not listed on the injury report. He's not injured. He's not listed. He's available.
He hasn't been available. Now he's available, apparently.
Well,
was he listed last week, Jay?
I don't know. I don't follow close attention to a guy that's like third or fourth string. I mean, he's not going to play. And
if he does play, we'll talk about him.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, it's a matter of principle. Look, if I go to the coaches and say, I'm going to redshirt. I'm going to redshirt. I'm going to save a year so that I can play next year. It's not right, in my opinion, for the rest of the guys to play him. I'm playing Gabe Sawchuk or Taylor Tatum if he's healthy and wants to stick around next year. I'm not playing a guy who's going to move on next year. Who has told me he's moving on. If someone didn't tell him they're moving on, you could play him. I'm saying if they've already said they're moving on, I'm just not playing him. And it's nothing against that player. It's nothing against the player.
He agrees with you, Jordan. He agrees with you.
And I agree, Crystal. If he's healthy, give him a carry or two. See if he can break one.
And I would agree with this too. Because everyone talking about Ott last week on the alma mater had his helmet on, didn't even have his finger. I mean, checked out, dude.
Tatum absolutely needs to play before Ott. Ott's checked out a while ago. Hey, by the way, Poncho, when has he been our best?
I have no clue.
When has Taylor Tatum been the best back on this team?
Not recruiting rankings? He hasn't played.
Recruiting rankings? Is Jackson Arnold still the best? Is Bookie? Is Jeremy Calhoun?
Hey, I wouldn't play. Hey, listen, real careful.
Is Trey Matoyer?
Hey, real quick, Michael. I wouldn't play either of them unless unless Blaylock and X-Rob are done. That's the only way I'm playing any of them.
And they did play Tolly Walker.
All right, let's move on. I'm going to ask Ron. Ron, what do you think? You think Ott, Tatum? What do you think, bud? Hey,
wait. Who was before the who was the best back before the Bama game last year? Tatum? Hey, you can go back and watch. You can go back and watch, Poncho. I've been very high on Taylor Tatum. He wasn't the best back last year.
Why are we talking about third and fourth string running backs on OU? It's game 11.
That's my fault, Jay.
It's game 11. We really think they're going to dip down to the third or fourth string running back?
They could if he's healthy and thinks he could provide a screen pass stuff. I think he'd be valuable out of the backfield, Jay. Screens. I think he'd be valuable.
Blaylock and X-Rob were not listed on the injury report. So what are we doing?
I know. I'm saying I think a guy out of the backfield could be valuable.
Let's talk about a real question.
Okay.
And this needs to be discussed, in my opinion. Germ, how good have the special teams been?
Outstanding.
All of it's been outstanding, correct?
Correct.
Except one area. And I don't understand it. I'll never understand it. I don't get it. I'll never get it. Why? Wait, hold up. Why, when you have an offense that's struggling, do you not try to run kicks back?
Jay, have they ran one back all year?
Yeah, early in the year they ran like 3. And I noticed I don't know. I just know that when your offense is struggling, what if you could pop one of those? What if Satania or you put somebody else? What if you pop one and get better field position?
I agree, Jay. I thought they could have run some out last week.
Because they've been really good coverage on kickoffs. That tells me they got good athletes. They're doing things right.
And they run punts back, but not kickoffs.
Yes. I'm kind of curious why they haven't tried it any.
Chuck,
Recently they haven't.
Chuck, and I saw 918. I saw 918 too, saying, well, they're banged up. Okay. They're not banged up enough to be on the injury report, so they're not hurt. I think punt return's been pretty good. I think Satania's been pretty good. Outside of a horrible, hey, by the way, if he doesn't fumble that against Ole Miss, Jay, you could say ifs and ifs a lot, but I think he could have won that game.
Or the other thing is this. Why not? I mean, I'd be all for trying to like a reverse or fake reverse on a kickoff or something. Something wild. Just
I agree. OU ran one trick. OU did 2 plays last year out of the ordinary. Everything else was pretty much the same. They ran the flea last week. They ran the flea flicker for 10 yards to Canick. And they ran a under center. Mateer goes under center and hands it to a kind of a counter fullback, and it was extra at the time, but that was a new formation. They hadn't done it all year. Those 2 things, the only thing different.
Yeah, and specifically, guys, I'm talking about when sometimes they catch the fair catch like at the 10. You only have to get like 15 yards to get back to regular field position. I mean,
now here's the only look. Say it again. I wouldn't mind if Tatum went in and did a screen pass, but here's the issue, guys. Here's the issues. Ever since the Texas game, what's OU been pretty good at offensively?
Since when?
Since the Texas game, what has OU done pretty well offensively?
Is there a specific play I'm supposed to say, or
what have they done well offensively? They haven't done much good offensively, but what's one thing they've done pretty good?
3 games.
They protected the football.
Yeah, okay.
So if they protected the football really well, why would you take a risk on bringing someone who has been known to not protect it well?
Then why did he run back that punt last week?
Who?
She just fair caught it.
Who?
Satania.
I'm talking about Satania.
Oh. What are you
talking about? Tatum.
Oh, yeah.
OU's offense has protected the football. Why would you risk it?
And to make it clear,
has Extra even fumbled once? He did.
Hey, to make it clear, I am not saying run every kickback. I'm saying every once in a while try one. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying every time. I'm saying every once in a while try one.
Speaking of fumbles, do you remember the Ole Miss game where OU actually ran a counter, had the guards pulling? Extra ran about a 20-yard run and he fumbled on it. I'd like to see that running play again. They have not done it much.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, we're going to open the phone lines. Give us a holler tonight. Check out the Fan Stop at thefanstop.com. It's a great time to sign up for your team's Shirt of the Month Club. It's a new design each and every month. Man, I'm losing my voice. Thefanstop.com. Use code SURGE. You get 10% off your first 3 months. Go check their website out now, thefanstop.com. There's the link. Phone lines open.
Hey, let me get to something. A couple of things. The answer is I have no clue with this committee. I don't know where they would rank him. It's hard to guess. I don't know. But are you surprised? And I know everybody hates it. I know everybody does, but it actually hasn't been bad for Oklahoma this year. The wide receiver in motion with the little flip pass. Are you surprised they haven't ran a little more often with the running game being bad?
It's worked sparingly. It's better than the wide receiver screen in the flat.
Yeah.
Hey, news flash. Guys. I don't have an issue with Taylor Tatum. In fact, I've been a Taylor Tatum fan a lot. In fact, Mr. A9, Poncho, I absolutely think players can improve. And sometimes you bench guys so they can improve. Taylor Tatum's been hurt, hand injury. That's not good for ball security. But, if he doesn't give you something the other guys do, you don't play him. I think a flat pass in the screen, I could see him doing that. But right now.
What?
What?
Right. In game 11?
I could see him, if they're going to put him in, using him. I don't see him running the ball, Jay.
In game
one of the
11,
other guys is hurt.
Jeremy hasn't played all year.
Corey Blaylock hasn't fumbled the entire season. True freshman. Has not fumbled.
What are we doing? They're not bringing Tatum into play game 11 unless there's injuries.
I'm just responding to Poncho who's coming at me saying, you said he can't improve. I never said that.
Hey, by the way, me and you, Jeremy, are the ones that saying the OU fans that are saying he's done need to stop because we think he's very talented. I think he's a very talented guy.
I think he's got a bright future, Jay.
Yeah, I do too, but I don't think it's this year, Jerm.
Hey, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say
8.
Because
there's no excuses. It's a home game with the playoffs on the line against Missouri. Come on.
Hey, Poncho, beginning of the year, Ott. Now Tatum, because Ott's done. He's done.
Hey, I'm going straight to trivia. I got a trivia.
Jay, I'm not mentioning either one of those guys anymore until they play down. I'm not doing it.
You just did.
Yeah, and I'm done doing it.
Hey, I'm getting a trivia. I'm getting a trivia right now. Check out Sugar 66. Go check them out. 2 locations, one in Tulsa, one in Catoosa, near the Big Blue Well. You like sweets, you like freeze-dried candy, all of it, they got it. Check out their Facebook page as well. Sugar 66. Man, they got some pumpkin pie stuff on there I saw the other day. Great stuff. And 918's cool dude. So go check them out. Hey, here's a trivia question. I had to bring it up because I saw some of the comments. Pretty simple. I think most people know this pretty quick. When was the last year Missouri beat Oklahoma in Norman? The last year Missouri beat Oklahoma in Norman. There it is. Farman Nate got it. 1966. Okay? 1966. You got the playoffs on the line in your house. In your house. You can't let Missouri come in there and beat you. You can't let it happen. Offense, step up this week. Do something. Okay? Help the defense out. It's crazy. 1966. Wow. Way to go, Farm Nate. Mr. A says, appreciate it. Thanks. Make a pick. I'm not sure. Germ's on one. Germ's. Let's see here. Here it is. I'm just saying, if our 2 best backs are out, why would you not go to the dudes? Hey, I don't know who they would go to, but I would cross that bridge when that comes because I'm not talking about the 5th tight end right now. I mean, let's just wait until that happens if they have to use him. I don't know. It's hearsay. I have no clue. Yeah, and here's the thing, Adam. It's not just that. I think we have to realize as OU fans, we have to realize this. You cannot consistently get defensive touchdowns in games. They've done it 2 games in a row. You're not going to get defensive touchdowns every week. And if you take away you can keep the turnovers that OU got last 2 games, but just take away those as touchdowns, OU loses both games. So let's offense got to step up.
Hey, last week at this time, Jaden Jackson was on the injury report. Everyone was shocked because they were coming off of a bye week. Everyone was like, wow, how did he get hurt? Guys, he's not on the injury report this week. I would assume, and assumptions can get you in trouble sometime. I would assume he's playing and they got to have him. They got to have guys filling up the middle. I'll tell you one thing. Hardy is not going to bounce it out against OU speed and just getting after you on the outside. They're gonna gang tackle. If he has to bounce it out, he's in trouble. And Barnes is questionable.
Yeah. Hey, I did a little research today. I looked up some things. OU's in rare air right now.
Rare air, yes.
Rare air with last 2 games of the season at home to make the playoff.
You've brought this up all week. Explain it.
Well, so I went back and looked. In the since 2000, there's only been a handful, and I mean like probably 3 years, where they've had the last 2 games of the season at home. And 2014 was one of those years. They didn't have a good enough record. They weren't very good. And then you had 2020 COVID year. And then the other one, I'm trying to remember the other one. But the point I'm making is that you didn't have those years where you win them and you go. Like you have 2 home games at home. And if you win them, you're in the playoff. This is like these last 2 weeks should be freaking raucous at the stadium. It got to be raucous, man. Yes, correct. 2014.
Yeah. OU got to play the gaps well. I saw Mez talk about how he cuts back and get outside zone, then cuts back. OU has to be sound. They got to play the gaps really well. It's not a surprise. I mean, it's pretty clear what they're going to do. They're going to try to attack OU, come at OU. I'm just going to be shocked if someone's going to physically whip OU. In my opinion, for OU to lose this game, they're going to have to be physically whipped up front. I don't see a world where they're getting physically whipped. It's pretty common that it's not going to happen. Other teams tried to run the ball. They couldn't. Couldn't do it.
Who's ran the ball the best against Oklahoma this year? Running back wise.
Ole Miss, maybe.
Michigan, but it was one run.
One run against Michigan was it.
Lacey didn't have that many yards, did he?
Chambliss. Hey, they're very similar, Jay, to Michigan in the fact that they don't have much of a passing game. Michigan has McCauley on the outside. They had a good tight end, but he was hurt against OU. But Michigan is a running team, physical team, really good defense, right?
Yeah.
Were they in that game?
The Michigan game?
Yeah, Michigan was in that game.
Okay.
So my point is, it's going to be similar unless OU's offense can do a little more than they did against Michigan.
Well, here's the thing. If you saw George Soya, they had the teleconferences today, or he asked basically Juracek about the OU Oregon and why that was ranked the way it was. And he pretty much said he thought Oregon was a more complete team because OU's offense. OU's offense has a chance this week to say, okay, Missouri's a good defense. They are. If OU can get some confidence this week and next week, I don't know, man. If they get some confidence, Jeremy, with that defense,
I was scared.
They got to show me they can do it, man. And you know what? Why not? And I don't know the reasoning for this, but why not run more power with Mateer?
I don't get it, Jay. I've been begging for it all year.
Is that not the strength of Mateer? In previous years?
From what I've seen, that's where he's at his best. Jay, so, I think there's concern he may get hurt.
Well, Michael, I think you're right on this, but yeah, I don't see a world where Missouri's sitting there dropping back and throwing the ball.
No,
not very much. I mean, they're going to have to if it's second and third and long, but I don't think you're too worried about that. They got to just stop the run. And I think this game, they'll be all right in this game. But OU's got to move the ball. OU's got to score points. I'm getting tired of letting teams hang around because you can't put points on the board. This needs to look like South Carolina, in my opinion, where the offense moves the ball and they get points, and you're feeling pretty good.
Hey, Colin, in my opinion, I think it's a pretty easy answer. It's the Indiana catch in the back of the end zone.
Correct.
That's been the best play.
Has to be the best. What would you say? What's the top two Oklahoma plays this year? RMT against Tennessee.
RMTs, strip sack all the way, and then I think Eli Bowens.
So 2 defensive touchdowns are the Oklahoma's best plays.
Mm-hmm. Although I will say this, that 34-yard run by John Mateer last week where he bowled over 7 guys, pretty impressive.
That's what I'm saying. He needs to get that. Maybe that'll help his confidence. Now, RMT safety versus Auburn was a good one, too.
Jay, Saturday can't get here soon enough.
Yeah. The unhitch the wagon.
That's so good, yeah.
It's so good, but the thing that I like the most that BB said.
I wonder if it's the same phrase I'm going to say.
All right, let me hear what you're going to say.
Kick in the door.
No. Was when he said, you do 2 things this game, you'll win this. The first one, physical. Whoever's the most physical team will win this game. He preaches it day in, day out. And Jerm, it's been a long time since OU's just been out physical in teams. And they are right now. They are just They lay in the wood, man. Lay in the wood. That's a BV defense back in the day.
Well, when they laid the wood Saturday, as I think Mez said in here, you've got to wrap up. Shoulder tackling Hardy will not work. He won't. It won't work, Jay.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to hit him with your shoulder and you got 5 other guys around him, I love gang tackling, and I agree. Beat mid-zoo. I'm done with mid-zoo, mid-poo, whatever you want to. Hey. What?
Do your kids still have their Missouri gear? Hey, do your kids still have their Missouri gear?
Yep.
What are you doing?
What I thought. It's what I thought.
What?
I'm looking through the binoculars. I still haven't seen Missouri win anything. I don't know why people, especially Missouri fans, act like they're on the same level as Oklahoma. I don't see it.
Well, they beat them last year, Jerem.
They act like there's some kind of national program with all this recognition. I'm done with it.
Well, Jerem, you let them beat you on Saturday. You let them beat you on Saturday.
It's the biggest reason I've been so upset with OU lately. You can't lose to Mizzou.
You can't. I agree. You can't let it happen, Jerem.
But just because you do doesn't mean Missouri's some national prominent program.
Well,
I got newsflash. Hey, Missouri Tiger fans, I got newsflash for you. Eli's not staying.
Okay, but Jerem, you realize
it's not a good program.
Jerem, how many games have they won in the last 3 years? They've won like 10 games every year, 9 or 10 games.
They haven't won anything.
They've won like 9 or 10 games. I'm not saying they've won anything. I'm just saying they've won 9 or 10 games, Jerem. They're not a bad program.
Who said they're bad? They act like they're on the same level.
Getting a call. Hang on.
They're not our rivals.
Hey, Bill. Yeah. I haven't seen him on here tonight. You want me to relay a message for him? Okay. Let me tell the guys. Guys, Bill says Fasusi's hops got him fixed. Okay. Got him fixed. All right, man. Appreciate it. Have you seen Jackson on here?
No, I haven't. But hey, Jay, Missouri's one. Missouri's not a rival in my opinion, for OU.
Oh, I think it's a rival. I think it's a heated rival
because of the last few years.
I think it's a heated rival.
I guess it depends on how you define rivalry.
Yeah, how do you define rivalry? It has to be a good match. You have to win or
to me, a rivalry is a long tradition program against.
They were in the Big 12 for Big 8 forever, Germ.
Yeah, they weren't a rival when they were in it.
So it's not because you play them a lot. That's not a rival. Tell me a rival.
That's one of the qualifications.
So what are all
qualifications?
What are the other qualifications?
You got to be able to beat the team every now and then.
Broken Arrow Union a rivalry?
That's the third qualification of a rivalry.
They weren't a rivalry.
They're the next door neighbor.
They weren't a rivalry. They never beat them.
Well, OU owned OSU, and it's a rivalry. Okay. Hey, in the chat right now, since we brought it up, in the chat, give me your. I'm going to give my qualifications for a rivalry. I want to hear what yours are. Put them in the chat or call in. But here's my qualifications. It's got to be a long-standing traditional game. It can be close proximity can make it a rivalry, or lots of wins and losses between the two where it goes back. That to me is what a rivalry is. Otherwise, it's not a rivalry.
I think there's only one thing that you really need for a rivalry.
Hate. So
I would say two things constitute a rivalry.
Well, it's a rivalry if there's hate, because OU and Missouri hate each other.
Hey, dislike and location. If it's a border state and you dislike each other, it's a rivalry. Now I agree with Michael. For Union, the rivalry was jinx. The BA was not a rivalry to them, even though it was. It's just like the jinx Union was bigger because of the matchups. Now I'm a BA guy, so BA and Union was a rivalry to me.
Hey, you brought it up last night. I saw the interview after last night, Jay. Kobe McKenzie's begging
Yeah, he is.
And what he said was, after all these road games in the SEC, we've got to get a tradition. And he wasn't saying the Toby Keith song. Hey, you're kind of discrediting what you said earlier. You said it was a rivalry. Now you're saying OU doesn't care about Missouri, so it's not a rivalry. Then which one is it? Is it a rivalry or not?
Hey,
I agree. I agree what Poncho and 918 said. Missouri may think it's a rivalry. OU doesn't. Now OU hates them. So does Missouri fans.
Yeah, but when you're going to be playing them every year in the SEC, it can become a rivalry.
Become one, yes.
Hey, I gotta say, dude, this Lane Kiffin stuff.
I'm staying out of it.
No, but did you see tonight what he tweeted? If he leaves Ole Miss, it's worse than Lincoln Riley. Am I wrong?
No.
Is it wrong? Am I wrong?
Yeah, you're wrong. It's not worse than Lincoln Riley.
Yeah, because what he's doing it is right now.
It's not worse.
What he's doing right now it is.
It's not worse. You can say it's on the same level. It's not worse.
It's a stepping up. I know what you're saying. But what I'm saying is this. The way he's treating the Ole Miss fans right now, if he leaves, dude, like to retweet Ole Miss football today and say, if you build it, they will come. And he hasn't decided. Like, why hasn't he announced he's staying?
Because he hasn't decided, Jay.
Then why is he getting mad with all the questions? Answer. Just say I'm staying or I'm leaving. Like, come on.
The fact that you're saying you're comparing it to Lincoln Riley when Lincoln Riley got an
no, hold up.
Wait. No, Lincoln Riley got in an Escalade with his quarterback. His quarterback, while the rest of the team got on a bus to head back to Norman. Him and the starting quarterback get up in an SUV somewhere. Yep, turn your camera off. Trying to imitate me. Don't say it could be worse than Lincoln Riley. It could be same level. It could be same level. I'm not going to say it's worse. You remember the crazy stuff about Lincoln Riley?
Jeremy, the reason I'm saying worse is because of one thing. Did Lincoln Riley tweet the day of or the day before and act like he's building something huge at Oklahoma or anything?
Oh, yeah. He always said we're close.
No, he didn't ever tweet like Lane Kiffin. They're in different atmospheres.
No, he didn't tweet because he was in Baylor 3 weeks before on a bye week. I agree. Hey, the fact that we're even talking Kiffin and playoffs in the same sentence is pretty rare. Probably pretty rare. Jay, what's he supposed to do, 918 says? He's getting his team ready for the playoffs. He's leaving, but letting everyone know isn't conducive to them finishing the season.
Well, you know what I think if 918, you know what I would think I would do if I was him? Maybe I wouldn't be tweeting stuff, try to make it act like you're staying. That's all I'm saying. Don't give him a pretend like you're staying. Just don't tweet at all. That's all. Just you don't need to. The stuff he's been putting out is cryptic, like he's saying staying, but I don't think he is, Germ. That's all I'm saying. Just leave it alone. Don't tweet. Stay out.
Speaking of Lincoln Riley and Brent Venables, the question has been asked a lot. Who gets to the playoff first? They might make it the same year.
They could both make it this year, Germ.
They might make it in their fourth year the same year, and they might play each other. And Lincoln Riley might be back in a white SUV on the Palace on the Prairie, rolling up in there. And Lincoln Riley might come out of the visitors' tunnel, and Lincoln Riley would get absolutely annihilated from the fans. The Boo Birds would be the entire game, Jay. It would be an exhaustive environment for him to roll up into. And then his quarterback would get pressured all game long. Now, I know a lot of fans want that. I'm not sure I do, Jay.
Because if OU were to lose,
I just would rather. I don't know. That would be so much talk of that. I think it would take away maybe from the game.
Can you? That would be probably the best atmosphere in the history of Norman, though. You agree? If
it would be the best atmosphere in the history.
It would be a night game in Lincoln.
A night game playoffs against Snake Lincoln. Oh my goodness!
It's not happening because they're not beating Oregon, in my opinion.
I don't think they are, Jay. But listen to this: Oregon lost double digits to Indiana at home.
in the passing game beat Oregon, and USC's good at passing.
Dan Lanning's defense hasn't been the Dan Lanning that people thought it would be.
I think USC is going to score quite a bit of points on Oregon. Jeremy, I don't know if that running back for Oregon's been.
Hey, Greg God, I know you're a big
dude. You know they would.
I know you're a big Lincoln Riley fan. This is a horrible take from a Sooner fan. I'm sorry. It's a horrible take.
Hey, listen, I know.
Lincoln Riley was a good coach. Lincoln Riley is an exceptional offensive coordinator. Lincoln Riley should absolutely be booed if he comes back to Norman, Oklahoma. Period. End of story. If you can't say that, I got issues as far as that.
Hey, Sooner Boom asking about how will OU stop the Mizzou rushing attack? I think they got to do what they've been doing all year long. I mean, if they do that, I think they'll be fine. You can't. To me, if they don't stop it, it's because they haven't missed tackles.
Hey, Jay, the question for me is, can OU stop Hardy without loading the box? If they can, do you have to overload the box? Can you just load it with one more guy? Do you have to put 2 or 3 more in the box?
I don't know. Hey, Germ, question. Do the Thunder boo Durant?
Yeah, why?
Why? Very similar. It's very similar situation.
Yeah, I agree. I
he left him. He could have stayed and won a championship.
Why are we talking Lincoln Riley when we're talking playoffs, Jay? It's the same thing.
Oh, that's true. Why are you wearing plaid tonight? Answer that.
A little flannel day at school today. It was lumberjack day at school today, Jay.
You had what?
Lumberjack, flannel day.
So it was lumberjack day or flannel day? Which one?
It's kind of the same thing. So
no, it's not. What was it called? Was it called lumberjack?
I don't even know, Jay, but I wore flannel, so give it a rest, man.
Okay.
Jeez.
Wow.
Lori, good chance. Lori, very good chance. Very good chance.
Colin, I don't know what they're playing. We talked about this last night. What will it be?
Now we mentioned.
We should take a vote. We should take a vote.
Wait. Many Men is the song that was mentioned from who was the guy again?
Shane Kinnear. A lot of people want it.
A lot of people want it. If you listen to the song Many Men, and I did after the show, it's got some very bad things in it.
But there's a clean version. There's a clean version.
But also, if you just take some of that out and intertwine and mix it with BV's locker room stuff of one shot, one kill, kicking the door in, kick the door. If you put some of his stuff in there, OU media could make this an unbelievable moment for OU the last 2 weeks.
It's got to be something. Doesn't it have to be something? Here's what you got to ask yourself. Do you want it like tradition? Do you want it where you sing along? I personally don't care about the sing along.
I don't care about this. I want fans. I just want fans to go crazy.
I would care more about the light show and everything that goes along with it. I mean, then I could care. Now, if somebody's saying customize it with an original song, that would be great. The other thing, Jeremy, we've talked about, I don't know why they can't do this with the creative media team they have that's outstanding. How can you not put an underbeat on it, build some music around it, and do the Malcolm Kelly rap?
Yeah, and create your own.
How can you not include the Malcolm Kelly rap and put music with it?
Okay, so I think part of that is, Jay, like Sumlin's in there. There's names that
I don't care. Everybody knows it.
I think that's probably why.
I don't care who's in it and who's not.
And hey, Jay, I talked about this because Thunder fans are elite at this. Thunder fans know good basketball. Thunder fans are very intelligent basketball fans. They know when to be loud. They don't have to have someone get on the screen. I'm going to give OU credit, Jay. I don't think they have do they still have the in-game guy who's trying to get everyone hyped as much? I haven't seen him as much. Maybe someone who's at the games can attest to this, but they play that little backdrop beat right before big third down plays.
Mm-hmm.
Right before big third down plays. With how good OU's defense is, you see how it's kind of organic, it's natural. Fans just lose their mind and get loud because they love the defense. That is what is going to create the atmosphere. It's the natural, organic stuff. Now, Ron still says that he's there. And nothing against him. I just don't like a screen to tell me to scream. I hate it. I'll scream when I want to scream.
Well, you're always screaming. So, hey, Colby, Hunter is busy with OU stuff, doing a lot of things with Sooner Sports Pad, OU Night. I mean, all kinds of stuff there. So he's busy man, doing good, really good things. So it's cool for Hunter. So, we're just two guys. I mean, nothing. I mean,
we're just two old guys who don't have a life.
Who don't have a life. Bigger, better things, man.
We don't have a life at 9:30 at night. So this is what we do despite our wives.
He still does. Hey, he still does all the graphics and stuff. So he's still a part of it. He's just not running.
He's a behind the scenes guy.
Yeah. Hey, one thing I was going to get to here. Let me see if I can find it.
Underneath mountain moonlight.
What are you singing?
Dixieland Delight, man.
I can't find what I was going to find. Hey, maybe soon. Maybe one of these days he will be. Jackson might be too. Jackson's going for media side, I believe. So who knows, Jerem?
Who knows, Jay? I know one thing. We'll still be here because we love it.
That's right. Hey, here's what I was going to say. Could you get a more perfect fit of a coach than James Franklin of Virginia Tech? They hit that.
He just fits that. He just fits it.
That's perfect for them, dude. I mean, you got to think in the ACC. I mean, your teams, you're not going to be playing like the Ohio States and I think he's going to do really well there.
I do too, Jay.
Perfect hire. Great hire for them. I think he's a good coach. I just think winning the huge games he never was able to do, but I think it's great for where he's at.
Yeah, perfect fit. 8 wins every year, Grey God says. No pressure at all.
Hey, are you surprised?
You play one big game a year, if that.
Last thing. I know Notre Dame gets a kind of advantage because of their name. But if you go look at their schedule, everyone wants to talk about their 2 losses. But they don't realize that one of those 2 losses that is the team that beat them is right there with them. Like, it's stupid. And that team's in the ACC. Go look at Notre Dame's schedule. The ACC team, Jerm. They play half the ACC.
And Miami beat them head-to-head, so shouldn't Miami be ahead of them?
The more I look at it, Miami's got to be ahead of them. They're not going to be. It's stupid, but it's ridiculous. I mean, you look at it, you saw Paul Feinbaum today. He was like, let's just call it what it is. Notre Dame, they get advantages because of their name, and he's dead right.
Well, duh.
But
what is this, Jay? Have you just been teleported? Are you an alien? Have you never lived in this country and watched college football in your life? There's bias. There's subjectivity, Jason.
Correct.
Bring back the computers. Bring back the computers.
Hey, the computers
Bring back the computers.
You know what they don't
bring back the computers.
You know
bring
what?
back the computers.
You know what?
Bring back the computers.
Are you done?
Bring back the computers.
Well, why can't
bring
they not
back the computers? Go ahead. That's the best sight I've seen all day, the back of your head. Jackson's great takes are legendary. Jay, what were you going to say?
I was just going to say that a little more transparency from the committee would be great. Like, how are they ranking these teams? You know, and you don't see like they don't ever talk about like Sagarin or strength of schedule. They don't talk about it. They don't.
Not a thing, Jay.
You get to hear one guy talk about it, the committee member. Why not put them all in the panel and talk about it?
Jay, you and I have both said this before. I used to love reality TV.
Oh, I still do. Survivor.
The best reality show would be the camera should be anytime there's a meeting of the college football playoff committee, it should be on ESPN for everyone to watch. You talk about moneymaker. Jay, it would be the most watched sports program in the history of sports.
It would make money. It'd be like
televised the room. Exactly, Mark.
It would have a ton of ratings, Jeremy. You're right. You're right about that.
It'd be awesome.
Yeah, he does already know the questions.
And if you had reality TV in my house, Jay, you would also see something about me. This is who I am all the time, not just for a show.
But I think Juan Blairo's right too. You don't want to see how the sausage is made. I don't want to see how the sausage is made.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about the committee.
Okay.
No, we're not talking about actual sausage, okay?
This wouldn't be scripted reality show. This would be actual reality.
You know what would be fun one day?
What?
To put the camera in your living room for a whole day and just stream it.
I wouldn't be there. I'm never home.
Oh.
All you'd get is, it'd be like watching Kirk Herbstreit's channel. It'd just be a dog the whole day roaming around.
Hey, what are we going to do next week? Thanksgiving week. Are we normal week?
Yeah, we'll have to talk about that, Jay. I know we're going to be busy. So, hey, yeah, hit the like for us. We do appreciate you. Guys, we don't sit on here and beg for things. We just ask for a like every now and then. But thanks for watching our channel. It's been a fun one tonight. Good to see some of the OGs back, like Chuck back. You had Poncho Jack back. You had several that used to be on our nightly back with us. So thanks for being back. And all the ones that are on it every night. The faithful.
Greg, the answer is no to that. The answer is no.
No.
Notre Dame's better than BYU.
Yeah. Hey, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate your support of our channel. Hit the like before you leave. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a terrific Thursday, Sooner Nation.
Boomer.
Sooner.